Looks like he's going to bring it out. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Here's Sellers to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires downfield. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Texas to the line with 1.5 miles to go on 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. He'll try it again. Stopped immediately. Might have gotten a little cute with that run on 3rd and long, and they got nothing to show for it. Wants to adjust the pattern. 4th down, Sellers. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Sellers bringing the heat, and he never had a chance. This offense thought they had the defense reeling on its heels, but the D stands tall and comes up with a sack.
Yeah, but why not, right? If I make a big play, I got no problem going back to it. But the defense said, I got you. I understand what you're doing. I know you're going back to it. They were ready for it. They had the answer for it. And they got the QB and got his butt on the ground.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Quarterback keeps it. Could be an alley. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing, Sellers. Trying to find the end zone. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Sellers on the play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Now, you got to love the effort by this defense. They gave up some yards. They got down, though, to 3rd and goal. Money down on 3rd down, and they make the big play. They get pressure. They get the sack, and now it's even better because now you force a 4th and goal, but you backed them up a little bit and made this 4th down hard.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give from the gun. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. He's got it again. Maybe a crease. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Jackson. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for space. It's Jackson. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and North Texas has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. The Tigers looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Looking for more room. The 30. At the 20. All the way back. Touchdown, Mean Green.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Oh, fuck. That nigga funny as a bitch, boy. It ain't funny, no.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken it in the end zone. So here comes the Auburn offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Complete to the left. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cut.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Quick toss. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Here's Sellers to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That's reeled in. It's Clark. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, North Texas. He broke away from the defense and then he couldn't catch him.
I know this nigga pissed off.
Tight ends do so
Hey, I
much
know
for
this
offense.
nigga
They
pissed
block
off.
like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this,
it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making
I
big
know
plays,
this nigga
going
fuming,
half the
boy.
field
Hey,
to get the big
I'm
touchdown.
already. I know the feeling. I'm already
And
knowing.
with the extra point, they
The
push
game,
the
what you
lead
lose,
out
they
a
gonna
little
make you
further.
lose. Oh
This offense
God.
prides itself on going after you,
That was a
and they
pig.
did with that long
Nigga
touchdown
broke
pass to
tag
finish
and
off a
brute the nigga,
two-play
spent around the
drive.
nigga. Oh, what the fuck? Ooh, I know I'll be pissed off. I would have quit like a big. Ain't no way.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He stopped
Oh
short
my
of the 20 at the
God.
19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback.
That shit would have had me so hot.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Damn, my eye hurt.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Release to the back. Makes the grab over the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Johnson. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they've got to cap this thing off.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Wants to throw on 1st down. Back's looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play.
Oh, he didn't get there. Fuck.
Tigers grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. He'll try to tack on
That
one
nigga
more.
was going through it. That
And
nigga
with
had
the
me
extra
done,
point,
bro.
every
What
little
the
bit
fuck?
counts as they get closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
I'm going for the Auburn. Fuck.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Sellers gets it out quickly. And the defense wrestles it to the ground. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Fires to the big fella. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. They'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. A strike downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found 0 answers on how to get back in this football game.
North Texas in the hurry up.
Like, goddamn. You a bite bitch.
Throwing Sellers. Rushes on him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And after that play got sideways, the intentional grounding brings up 2nd and long. Sellers to the air again. He'll take a deep shot here. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
The Mean Green with a ton of green to cover here on 3rd down. On the run, it's Riley. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Tigers spin their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They make the stop. He's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll ride the hot hand. Shakes off the defender. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime.
No. This is probably the middle here.
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Plows through the defense. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Auburn lines up quickly.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And the Tigers are threatening on 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Now improvising. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. From the gun. Under fire. Touchdown, Tiger. And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll make a grab and room to run. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
That's a bang-bang type play, RPO, in and out of the hands of the QB quickly. Just get it into the hands of your playmaker as fast as possible and let him do the rest. When you've got this guy's athleticism, man, that is such a great design on offense, and it comes up big.
Here's Sellers to throw. He lost one down the sideline.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, my God.
Right there for the taking.
No way.
Right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Under heavy pressure, lets him fly. And he makes the catch inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. North Texas has it going to work with another 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Again, it's Sellers. Touchdown, Mean Green. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And with the extra point, they stretched the lead to 13. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. and it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Riley. Turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Still on his feet at the 45. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the...
Look at that toughness just running through everybody.
I know he in there whole screaming.
There he goes. Open it up.
I know he in there whole
They
screaming.
won't get him. It's a touchdown.
It's
That
not
dude
missing.
ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. He only needs a
Oh,
sliver of
wow. This game
He's
gave him
on the
one.
loose. Wide open.
Yeah,
It's
gave
a
him
foot
one.
race.
Like, wait.
He'll take it to the house.
This
Touchdown,
game
Auburn.
weird. I'm not doing
He is a field flipping machine. Take it on
This is
one end,
bullshit.
return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Yeah, and I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. On the ground, it's Tomlinson. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Got enough for the first. Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
He's going to lose a yard on that one. That's the end of the quarter, and North Texas has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Sellers. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. surges across the line. Touchdown, North Texas.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he made the exploit without problem. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down to the 38.
That motherfucker changed the direction from serious on this beat. I can't do that fucking play.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
That's caught. It's Riley. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Quickly to the tight end. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Pocket breaking down.
Take that
and
shit,
here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Take that
He
shit.
stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oh my God. I didn't even have to throw it. My finger was just hovering over there on our birthday home. He was weird enough to get this shit.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
God. I didn't need to throw that. Why is Matthew back here?
Coming out with it, it's Matthews.
Woo!
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. So the defense sets him up with that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs. Makes the grab in their space. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Yeah, not trying to use it at home. He's trying not to use it at home. Use it at
They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. The run inside. It's Riley. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They're going to ride this running back. Here's a little room there. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have...
Over. I'm trying to tell you. It's over.
He's at the 10. Touchdown. Mean Green.
Like, what is he thought? What he thought this was gonna be? Let's go. No, I hope he didn't block me though. I hope Woody didn't block me. Not that he blocked me. Sorry, I'm protect you anyway. Oh, I hate niggas like that. It's not that pump, fam. How would people don't let me text them? Like, I'm not being the bad sport. You suck. Bro, what's up? Why that's supposed to be coming up?
Tyler, can you warm up the thing? It's right behind you. No, like that. That. Like, don't hold it.
chances for it. Through the desert, I swear I'm not high. And yet, we've got a castle in Grayskull. My father once told me that the heart of the cosmos. And Grayskull is the heart of that heart. So I guess the heart is the power of Grayskull. They say it can make a man as mighty as a god. To keep it safe, the power was found within a vessel. An ancient sword they called the Sword of Power. Yeah, that's what they went with. The legend said that when Eternia was in its greatest need, the hero stepped forth and wielded the sword. And, you know, use it. Until that day, it was locked away within the castle under the watchful eye of the sorcerer, who was wise and ancient and a little scary, but he's good. For hundreds of years, Grayskull has remained under the protection of my ancestors. Jack fruit, refreshed the of the mighty hero. Noble, strong, fearless.
Nonsense. Who told you that?
Listen up! You should find this on return. There are no statues. There are no parades. This town, that palace, your entire life is built on the leaders who have one thing. That's the thing. That's why we're all here. I saved your mom and dad's asses. I saved your neighbor's asses. I saved your neighbor's mom and dad's asses. That is a lot of asses. You know what? The point is, I fought for you. And now you are going to fight for me with clean reflexes, sure aim, and glorious muscles. And this, you ready what it is? It's a flick. Thank you for staying obvious.
Where you going? Turn this puppy.
These are your arms. They are an extension of you. All right? Partner up, arm up. I want to see big, shiny bruises. I want to see bloody noses. I want to see
Welcome to the heart of Atlanta, Georgia, and Center Park Stadium. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the North Texas Mean Green and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Rich Rodriguez before the game. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. linebackers trying to create some confusion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And how about that for setting the tone early if you're the defense? First play of the game, they go pass, and you punish the quarterback. That sends a message loud and clear. You're going to be here all day.
To the air on second down. The short hands, it's Johnson. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Right there.
Finds his man. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the whole...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to him and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's going for the big play. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Hey, you come out early in the game. You're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Throwing Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
When I see the defensive man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of it to make big plays.
The Mean Green might have found something after that last big play through the air. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tomlinson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball. Ready to run another play. Ready to make this defense work.
Just making a play. Getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After losing a couple on that last play here, second and 12. Pulls and fires complete. He's short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. The pitch. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air.
This nigga ball, what the fuck? That was a pick.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, what a move to get open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Mountaineers are flying down the field.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check-down throw, but he got it to him.
Throws toward the end zone.
Fucking go.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Here's Sellers to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Let's not complicate this. My man is better than your man. Find your matchups and go get them.
Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Running inside. It's Riley. There's some room. And he runs it in for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Tackle and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on first down. Unloads to the right. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Charles. There he goes.
And he takes this horrible ass angle, like.
At the 30. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll
He took this weird ass angle, bro.
West Virginia. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the option. He'll toss it.
What is he clicking off?
Ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
That's caught. It's Matthews. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it. Not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Bro. Oh, my God.
Man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sellers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
That's different, like.
Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid.
That was unnecessary shit,
I think this
bro.
offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with this quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive. But you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there. It was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space.
What the fuck,
They
bro?
make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He goes right back to the air.
Oh, my God. I'm looking right at it, bro.
Mountaineers.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing, Sellers. He lobs one high down the left side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incomplete.
There he goes. He's at the 40. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Here's Sellers to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hungry.
North Texas, after that big play through the air, back to work. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Play fake, Sellers. Caught. Touchdown, Mean Green. They take the lead here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he makes the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Complete on the left to Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Smith's got it. And he was knocked down immediately. Apparently very short pickup on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him. He's too fast for him. Continues to make catches. Continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big play through the air. Then you're covering the throw game well. What happens? He pulls it down, makes the run. He's showing you a little bit of everything.
The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Sellers. Here's a heat. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Throwing, Sellers. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And I think that right there has been one of the biggest stories of this game so far. The reason this team trails is they can't get one of their best players the football in the passing game. This guy's a weapon. He eats defenses alive each and every week and has yet to make one catch in this game.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. Trying to beat the DD. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Sellers to the air again. Throws to the tight end. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Here's Sellers to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we played 3 quarters. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Sellers. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, North Texas. A great catch and run for 6. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Throws for the tight end. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the fourth. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Charles. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down.
And every coach in America
finding some room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the Mountaineers regain the lead.
I love the execution execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he finishes the drive with a thrilling 69-yard run to the end zone. He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Send the tight end in motion. Sellers. Fired in there, but incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Sellers. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Matthews. Right down the gut of the field. 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Mean Green.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I'll tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to it.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
The give as they work on that clock. Got a little grass. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on first and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Running inside. It's Taylor. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. DB's right up on the receivers. The give is to Taylor. They don't get nearly enough on third down. Fourth down coming from the 48. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making. Right? He's seen throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there looking like it's going.
He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. He'll work his way down to the 28. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Power football with the run. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Making side adjustments here. They go play action with Sellers. He'll get rid of it. He caught it. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Throwing Sellers. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed.
Touchdown, North Texas. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me 1 more stop.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to...
He wants to take the top off.
Oh, my
God. Inside the 30.
Damn.
Touchdown, Mountaineers.
What was he doing?
They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Oh.
And the Mountaineers regain the lead.
Big Big-time players make big plays in big games. And in that kind of situation, that far away from the end zone, there was only one guy on this offense that was going to get the football. He's able to take his entire team, put them on his shoulders. With only seconds to go, they've taken the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Trying to escape and get it himself. Crosses the 30. Quarterback gets... Oh, there's a whistle on the bad pitch. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. Scoreboard operator.
I lost it last
second. Game for us to watch.
No, not really. I had life on the floor.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. Oh, and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Texas State Bobcats. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, checking in with Coach Kenny before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Reese?
Holly, thank you. The Wolverines ready to kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Might be changing the route. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Matthews. It's a seam wide open. The tag. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, but they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back to throw, it's Brady. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Finds his man, it's Marsh. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. There he goes. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with a 15-yard pickup. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock.
Snags it, and he's open. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Offense comes out to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
The quick out. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. On 1st down, here comes this offense.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy...
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. And the ball goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. And offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for room, it's Riley. He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Sellers gets it to the back. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
I like that play call there. 3rd and short, QB goes under center. You've got the back in the backfield, and everybody's thinking it's going to be a run play. Instead, you throw the football when the defense isn't expecting it to keep your offense on the field.
There's a crease. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bobcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you try to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
of bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Brady. Got his man. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive to their shots.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Takes a hit as he fires. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got his man on the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. See if they go back to the air after that short gain on 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Stepping to the right. Gonna try to get it himself. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Wolverines are marching down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the idea by the quarterback that you're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
And that last completion was a bit of a Pyrrhic victory. It made 3rd down even longer. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Might have a chance. And he'll take it and house it. Touchdown, Michigan.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him. Huge catch radius. Makes the play. And then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24. Good work
stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Here comes the heat. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game. You're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Inside the 15. First and 10 from the 14. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, it's Brady. Skips away from pressure. Looking for the score. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
Fires to the tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Run inside. It's Tomlinson.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Throwing Sellers. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he gave his receiver a chance, and it pays off. What a tremendous grab. They'll rush to the line. Clock stops with a first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got the first down. Always got some space. All the way. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he added the extra point. Bounces through the end zone. That's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Brady. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Powers through the defender. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They made third down offense a key and be tested on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football breaking up.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Buys a little time. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. The Bobcats will boot it away to start the second half. That one bounced through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. DBs lock up tight on the receivers. Back to pass, it's Brady. Oh, they're after him, and down he goes.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks. And just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Nice run. Great job by the running back. Making a cut, getting more south, getting some positive yards. Now setting up a 4th and short decision for you. What do you got on deck? What are you going to call?
Right, a couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful a reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent, making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
Looking to throw, it's Brady. Finds his tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on the first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got his man out of the backfield. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. They're setting up the screen. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming.
A really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Touchdown, Michigan. They take the lead with the 6. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21.
Hey.
Here's Sellers to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Leaping grab for a big gain.
You ain't
That
talking to
last
me.
big play has them in position to threaten here. First and 10 from the 37. Takes a handoff. It's Riley. Could be an alley. Got enough for the first. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the red zone, it's Tomlinson. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback making checks. Sellers. Hauls it in. Could not make his way to the corner.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. Sends it back in motion. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Pulls and fires complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the 1st on the ground like that. We're in a 1-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning him here to save some clock.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling to catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
That is how you rise to the occasion late in the game. Your defense had to come up big, had to get the offense the football back. We're trailing by a little bit now. Let's go make this thing even more special.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Reads it, fires complete. Turning it on. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And this offense has got to pick their spots, right? Like, you got to use the sideline if you can, get the big plays and get the 1st downs. Be very smart here down the stretch of this game, maximizing yards, but maximizing time.
On 3rd and short, they're giving it to the tight end. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call. Not a lot of time left in the game.
Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Gets the back moving. He might want another play. Throwing, Sellers. Pressure coming. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Maybe a crease. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now. So take all the time you can and make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
Down 4 lead. They have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in. They'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Man, great vision right there. Understanding that ball comes out fast. I've got to see it. I got to break on it and go make a tackle. It is 4th down. This defense played with vision, with great conviction. They came up. They made the play on the screen, Palmer. Great discipline by this defense.
And they were physical, too. You saw guys defeating blocks and running to the ball and getting an outstanding athlete down on the ground before the 1st down marker to help win this game. I can't say enough about how well this defense has played in key moments in this one. None bigger, though, than that right there.
Just what the doctor ordered. Got away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a 1st down at the 23. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You know, there's no real reason.
I'm about to say, hell, that's on me. I should have held this shit. I lost some bullshit, bro. I shouldn't have did this shit. Oh.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Bobcats headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Russell on play action. Looking deep. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times, that's a bigger strike zone, bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him. And that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Now the play fake. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Something happen. Fighting off the defender. Runs through, man. He might have space. He's got it up for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They go play action with Russell. Looking down the middle. Got a man. It's Wiles.
And those in-breaking routes, man, it's got to be trust. Trust in the offensive line to do their job, and then trust that you know your receiver is going to break that off and come straight down the line of scrimmage. Stay away from the defense, especially those guys that sit back there trying to look at the quarterback's eyes and read him. Nice timing on that in route.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
It's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. On the run, it's Riley. He'll try to take it back. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and he gives him a 1st and goal. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll run it. It's Tomlinson. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Texas State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Russell finds his man in the middle. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Picks up the first down. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. Back to throw. It's Russell. Escapes the pressure going right. Rolls it in. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Keelan Russell. Moving out to the right. Brings into the open. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. As we get a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Back to pass, it's Russell. Into the end zone.
Oh my God, why can't we get a fucking pick?
Right there.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
And this is a big third down coming up, man. This team's trailing, haven't had a great first half, but this offense has a chance to cut into the lead or tie this football game. Big third down coming up.
Russell from the gun on third down. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's chased out of bounds, but he takes that return across the 50 to the 48. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Gives it on the option. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the wideout. They find Wesco open on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. To throw, it's Sellers. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running inside. It's Fletcher. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28th. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Throwing Russell. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, these are not catching it. Big, bro.
Right in his
Fucking
hands for the
boring.
pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has 1 interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got a man. It's Newsome. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. Missouri wants to go fast.
And nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Russell. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Trying to burn this defensive back. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
That's a great play by the defensive back, swatting away that football on that deep pass.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. Runs through and just keeps moving. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The run inside. It's Tomlinson.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game.
And he's got room. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Let's it fly. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking this. And he loses the football.
Bro. They let him get that. This game's so close. That's so quick.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David. They take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
Jay, you got strictly got so much earning.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. Off one deep down the left side. A 50-50 ball, and he comes down with it. What a tremendous contested catch. They used a jump play to cross midfield, and they've got him 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wide receiver going in motion. Sellers. Caught in the backfield, it's Tomlinson. There we go. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10.
Play one more. I'm off this hoe for real. What a Steelers. Okay.
Ready to bring it deep and get this game going. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Offense in an empty set. Motion from the wideout. Throwing, Sellers. Wasting no time taking a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open and could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. Only throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage.
Maybe some room here. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 31. Off the RPO, complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. Past the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Mean Green. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jumpstarts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Right back to the well. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finding an escape route. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every
single call on that sheet is available here on Saturday.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because they'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that field goal? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Unloads quickly. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
Yeah, like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And that's a play that defense absolutely had to have. This game right
now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires on the move. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Here's Sellers to throw. Fires to the wideout. Wesco open on the right side. He's got it. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Puts it out of the air. There's a little room there. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Tomlinson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Coming out with it, it's Marsh. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick completion on the out. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They stopped him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Escapes the pressure to his right. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the 2nd quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone. And that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime. But they've got to play much better in the 2nd half.
And he's coming out of the end zone. rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Grabbed on the right side, that's Wesco. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Handoff to the lone back. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Cobb. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And the Cougars look to keep this drive coming. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He got his hands on it,
fuck
but couldn't
on,
hold on
bro.
to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some
this man not fucking
quick
with
game.
him.
A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He breaks the tackle. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. There's some room. It's a fumble.
No fucking
The
time.
defense, and he's off.
As a defender,
Oh,
you
right.
love the
God
big
damn, it
hits.
takes
You know what
forever.
the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. Sellers on the play action. Rushes on him.
pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing Sellers. Under fire. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete and will change ends of the field now. We've reached the break and North Texas has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip and tuck affair. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a third down play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Makes the catch, it's Matthews. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And how about the defense? How big was that stop? Forcing the punt, getting it back to the offense, and all of a sudden, you feel the momentum now on their side.
The Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Right back to the well. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. On target.
Gotta give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end? It just feels like every time this QB has thrown the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards, and they need to continue to be great in coverage with the lead in this 2-minute situation.
And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage. When you're trailing late in the game, you're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
The throw to the outside is complete. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Defense in press coverage. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And some penalties you just can't take. Delay of game, that's right at the top of the list. 2nd and goal. This is a designed run. Touchdown, Cougar! A huge point after this for the lead. And he knocks through the pressure-filled extra point. Now to see if they can hang on. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work.